Man, I'm coming to school, you. Man, I'm broke, busted, and disgusted. There's sin, and then there's cardinal sin. And it's a cardinal sin for a black man to go broke, boy. I don't give a fuck. Tough times, got fired, got robbed for everything. Ain't no sympathy on it, man. I got a million stories. Look how skinny this blood is, boy. Come on, broke. Fortunately, I got a crib already. Man, I've been through hell for being broke and going broke. Let me tell you how it is to be a broke black man from the hood. I don't know what it's like to be from, uh, a middle class neighborhoods. I come from the projects. Born and taken home from the hospital, 670 Prairie Avenue, Providence, Rhode Island. That's called Roger Williams Projects. That was on the sign when you come into the complex. So I was brought home to the projects. I tell you what it's like to be a poor black man from the hood. Um, in the hood, no offense, I'm speaking in general, generally speaking. Black mothers will get sick of their sons. Tired of you on my couch. You need to get a motherfucking job. Sick of this shit. I see I'm tired of you. You got to get out. Man, cause the brother having hard times and ain't got no money. It's tough. She always want all the attention, all day. That's all she do for pets and love. But yeah, man. You know how that many relationships I've lost as a result of going broke. Many people stopped fucking with me. Love was conditional. You know what I mean? It was unconditional up until nigga went broke and motherfucker couldn't tolerate it no more. I used to put in 30 applications a day. Every day, that was my set limit. But because I wasn't going to the mall like back then and getting the physical applications and bringing them home, they had started telling you we don't got apps. Go to our website and yada yada. So I would do that, and I would get a newspaper. Yeah, we talking about going back, man. Get the newspaper, young black man trying to make it, and you look up the ads, and they say fax over your resume. And I will fax my resume to 30 different jobs. Take about 3 hours. You know what I'm saying? So, but because I wasn't going out physically, that wasn't enough. You know, I would get interviews probably 2 a week. And back then, I had the felony, cocaine dealer shit on my record. Felony PWID, PWID, possession with intent to distribute. Everybody, so many of my niggas got that charge. Next one up is conspiracy to sell cocaine. But I had possession with intent to distribute more than enough personal use. That's when nigga got a half a brick on him. That's possession with intent. Ounce, possession with intent. 7 grand, possession with intent. Shit, nigga have 3 rocks in the hood. That was possession with intent. Nigga. You get smacked with that shit. Stop. Sit down. So I got the felonies. I would get the interviews for sure, 100%. And then now I get a job. It should be like, hey man, I can't make these people hire me. It wasn't enough, man. Motherfuckers start calling me broke ass nigga. Mind you, I done had a detail shop before that. With the chick who was with me. She was my girl when I had the detail shop for a few years. Then I went through some racist shit with the owner and then relocated to another state and was working for Victoria's Secret. I was the only man in around all women. I'm a hood nigga that lied about his felony to get in that motherfucker. Just been selling cocaine from 14 till I was about 28, shit, at the time. Not 30. Man, shit, that's all I knew was the streets. I don't be around squares. And like, I don't even kick it with my mother much. I love her to death, but I'm so entrenched in the street that I don't need what we gonna talk about. The shit I'm talking about, I'm gonna get the fuck away from me. Straight like that, but I didn't know how to turn it off because that's all I did. So I would come and tell my mother, hey, look, ma, I just licked a nigga for 100 pounds in New Jersey. So as soon as I finish this, I'm gonna give you a couple thousand, and yeah, that's what it is. I'm going to Kentucky to sell them joints. I robbed a nigga in New York. So yeah, I got you. Give you 10, 15 grand when I'm done. And love you. But that was because my mother was married to a hustler. My father was a hustler till he died. So she know the game and she know the apple don't fall from far from the tree. I've been getting arrested for cocaine since I was 14. My mother know what it is. And also, I didn't that's not what the fuck can she do? It's my life, nigga. Um, and I feel terrible for letting my mother down, not reaching my full goals and potential. So whoever out there hustling, man, is more ways than one to skin a cat, man, and put a little bit of your effort and energy into what you love and do that. No bullshit. I ain't say quit the game, but I ain't balance it at all, man. Go in the studio and rap was very talented. But man, that shit wasn't paying no bills, nigga. I'm back to the block, nigga. Let's get it. And I would tell my mother those things because things have always touched my soul, and not just tickle my ears. Some things just tickle your ears, man. You hear it, but it don't sit on your soul, so it don't evoke change. But Easy E said, and his, they had self destruction, and the West Coast made the East Coast rappers had a song called Self Destruction, where they all came together and was talking about the violence in the hood with self destruction amongst us. We're killing ourselves. So the West Coast rappers got together and made a song called All in the Same Gang about how, we all in the same gang with this skin color, man. Ain't no about Bloods and Crips. We killing each other. Let's stop it. And Easy on his song, he said, my son, the dude got his lyrics where the nigga got killed at the party, and his mother was out there crying. My son ain't never did nothing to nobody, but he still got smoked that bass party, and he ain't the first or the last. I couldn't tell you the rest after that. That's how impactful that shit hit my soul. It didn't just tickle my ears, and it made me wonder, like, damn, his dude is at the with the gang at the party at the trap house. They didn't even call it trap back then. They had the Dove Shack, DOVE. It's not DUB. Black people have a tendency to say what we think we're hearing instead of asking, what did you say? And the prime example, if you think I'm joking, you would have never thought Cedric the Entertainer's joke was funny about Bombinicious. Bombinicious, go on stone nigga, bring us back a 6-pack, Bombinicious. Like Bombinicious, his cousins out there. I said, what the fuck are you calling this nigga? He said, Bombinicious. And it ain't Bombinicious. He told me call him Bombinicious, nigga. He was going, yeah, him and Bombinicious got tight. He'd be like, Bombinicious, yeah, let's run the stove, nigga, get 24 pack. And he was like, nigga, he said, that nigga's name is J.R. Jr. He said, call me by my initials. By my initials. Call me by my initials. Niggas say what they think they hear. Like, uh, I can spit the ism. It doesn't go for shizzle. For sure would be fizzle shizzle. That's how you say that. Go listen to Double Dutch Butts or the Real Rocks, UTFO's Real Rocks, and they spitting the ism. It's a dead language that pimps and hustlers spoke. And I told you my father was a hustler. He gave me the game straight out the cradle. I was spoon fed the game. Ism is in language. And lost my train of thought for a second hearing that damn dog. Um, shit, the ism is a dead language. What was my point? Uh, that had an impact on me. Easy's lyric, and I always told my mother what I was doing in the street because here he is at the party with the gangbangers and then got killed there. And his mother think he ain't never did nothing to nobody. He probably carjacked a motherfucker. Oh, I was talking about Dove, Dove, because they used to hang at the shack, the Dove Shack. That's where they sold 20s at. Go and look at the rap group Dove Shack. That's affiliated with believe that's Snoop's people. It's been so long. The Dove Shack. This is where we at. This is the shack. Capside P. So that's my street. Something like that there. But this is the shack. Yeah, that is. That's Warren G. That was Warren G's group. And Warren G is Snoop's people. Right. Dr. Dre's little brother. So stop. Sit down or get away. So they used to be in the shack. He had the shack party because the gang members always had a party at their turf back then. And he got smoked. And his mother talking about, he ain't never did nothing to nobody. Nigga was jacked a motherfucker and beat up a dope head and all this old type shit. You know what I mean? Socking motherfuckers, as they say in Cali, for over dope money. Riding on enemies and shit, bombing on the enemies and shit. And she think he ain't never did nothing. So I always told my mother what the fuck I just did in the street. If it might was gonna get me killed, potential. So that's why I told her I robbed somebody for 100. So she knows exactly what she's looking at me in the casket for in a few weeks or something, if it happens. You know what I'm saying? Now that's a hypothetical situation, but that's how honest I was with my mom. You know what I mean? So, um, and what was the point of that? I don't know, but I know that being broke as a black man, my mom wasn't like that, fortunately. But I left my mother's house at 14. So if I come back at 26 and I need to stay for a few months, my mother was happy to have me. Love you to have you here. Nigga, as soon as you was 14, I ain't been seeing you. You went to jail for 2 years. You got out. You moved in with your girl, and you've been running the streets your whole life. My mother was always happy to have me. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, but my mother would get away from me. You know, cause I was always just that caught up in it that I would speak like that. So I ain't never been a square was the whole point. I can't even really relate to anybody that wasn't in the game heavy like me, you know. So all I know is it was the streets. So I get in Victoria's Secret, but all them women, I couldn't tolerate that shit. As soon as the one of them walk away, we was all just talking, laughing, smiling. And I like that bitch. Hey, what the hell? What you talking to her for? Why would you talk to her like we just talked? Why wouldn't you tell her you don't like? I'm from the street. I ain't finna talk to no nigga I don't fuck with. Nigga, speak to me that we don't talk, we don't speak to each other. Y'all that's out there that's real. No, I'm talking, there ain't no game to say I'm from the hood. I don't know what the fuck hood you niggas from if it ain't like that. You know, I don't fuck with you and you don't fuck with me and you speak, nigga. I'm gonna say, nigga, what up, Ron? Nigga, you know I don't fuck with you, nigga. Don't speak to me, nigga. Clown ass, nigga. Get the fuck away from me, nigga. Fuck you too, nigga. Yeah, whatever. Keep it that way, nigga. But don't suddenly try to kick it with me, man. I don't fuck with you, man. So I couldn't understand the smile in your face. I don't give a fuck with this women. Women in the hood. I ain't seen them get down like that. Some of them did, but I seen the real ones to know that. Nah, that ain't how you get down, Jack. Nah, Jack Atlanta. You real in the field. I'm confrontational. You know what I'm saying? You bet your ass. I'm confrontational like I'm gonna confront you. You know what I'm saying? So, but so I couldn't deal with the Victoria's Secret gossip and all that. Beautiful women, all women coming in, shopping, all that. Yeah, it was beautiful. No, couldn't handle it on the psychological level. The day I quit that shit, man, I went to the stop, dog. The day I quit, man, went to the door to leave for work, unlocked the top lock, locked it back, sat down, 5 minutes, got up, went to the lock. I did that shit for like 2 hours. I've been late an hour now. No, I did that shit, I'm sorry, for about 30 minutes. And my lady at the time said, I had the detail shop, she was my lady. I'm getting money in the street, not on a high level, but I'm hustling. And then I take the street money, open the detail shop. Now I'm getting all the street niggas come in. I'm getting money in my detail shop, doing good. Go through the racial bullshit, relocate to another city, get the Victoria's Secret job. Can't fuck with it. Now, I done got the crib and moved down there and got this crib and I moved to Washington D.C. I live about 6 blocks from Union Station on Capitol Hill. Northeast DC in a beautiful. When you walk down to go to Union Station, this canopy of trees meet. Man, you're under a tunnel of trees. Beautiful neighborhood. I moved her from Rhode Island to DC. Live with me, and I'm working at Victoria's Secret. I left the game alone. Lost my business, but I'm focused. Doing good. I don't like this. After several months, can't tolerate it. She say, "What's the matter?" She seen me going to the door and back. She finally caught on that something going on. What's up? What's wrong? I was like, man, I can't do this shit. And I called in with an excuse. I couldn't make it. Had to leave. They said, all right, to come back in, you just got to talk to the manager. I was like, I'm going to be gone for a few weeks. I'm having to my family out of town. I got to, like, all right, just, you can get reinstated. This is cool. So I just, in case I wanted to go back, I had to play my cards right. I ain't just, I quit. But I was finished. Oh man, shit started getting tough. I moved us to another location, nice one, had carpet in this one. The house was you put on the toaster and then she dry her hair, all the electricity go out. I have a box in my apartment. I had to go down to a resident manager and get her to turn it on. But yeah, man, relocated her to Maryland. Nice apartment. We doing good. Moved again to a better one out by Rosecroft Raceway. Had washing and dryer inside the apartment, big kitchen, big dining room, balcony let out to the back. Yeah, it was nice. Then I got with Foot Locker. Several months of that, I wasn't feeling it. Man, I was all kind of broke ass niggas after a few months, and she would get to the door and be like, "You broke ass nigga," run and shit. Like, what the fuck? How soon we forget, nigga? So, black man, yeah, and eventually we broke up, with no doubt. I ain't producing. I can't have a tough time and go through the street. Back then there wasn't no mental health for black man, black people, mental health. What? Nigga, you ain't going through nothing. There wasn't no woke, nigga. I was, but you think somebody heard me saying, man, it's a systematic design to keep me down, man. They ain't giving me no economic opportunity. You bullshit. You just lazy. Ain't no white man holding you down. Sit here in that bullshit. Ain't no foot on your neck at the side. Man, wasn't no compassion. Your mother tell you, get the fuck out. I'm tired of your broke ass on my couch. You gotta go. And everything. I don't want no scrub. I can go on, man. And everything became about a dollar. I've lost some of the most beautiful to me relationships ever because I went broke. My last child mother, she left me. My peoples was a homosexual female. Saw her, and we all knew each other from the same hood. She said, "What's up with your Ron?" She had just got out of prison, out of feds. Said, "Hey, what's up? What's good? Yeah, where Ron at? I don't know. What's up with y'all? You ain't with like, nah." So what happened? Said that nigga fell off. My people seen me and said, "Yeah, Shawty told me she stopped fucking with you because you fell off." Like, wow, man, damn. Freeway Rick gone broke. You think the chick that was with him left him because he went broke for a few months? I guess because he on the elite level, they can see that he gone. bounce back. But like I said, down here in the trenches, ain't no sympathy for a black man going through nothing. You get fired, you don't get that job back soon enough, nigga, you gotta go. Here come this broke ass nigga. As soon as you get out the car, man, nah, can I borrow $10, man, to help my mother get some bread for dinner? And like, man, you need to get a motherfucking job, man. I'm sick of you asking. And how soon we forget, man. I owned my own company for years. I told my own way. I had in my household. I did what I had to do out here, even when I didn't have a household. I got my kids for the summer, and I get them every other weekend, and all of that consistently. Ain't no maybe, man. I'm contributing, man, but I'm in a tough spot, man. Nah, you got to go, man. My wife says she's sick of you being here, man, and you can't contribute. And I've had people have compassion for me. Might be sleeping in my car, or whatever. Oh, you can stay at my crib. I don't stay at, man. And yeah, you don't need to be on the street, on the floor, and all that, man. And a month later, hey man, need that rent over there, man. Ain't nothing free. God damn, well you volunteered. I didn't ask to stay here, man. You said it was article. Somebody told me, Jesus, put it on their heart to give me a place to stay. Cause they lived in Waldorf, Maryland, and they had an apartment in Southeast DC that they never occupied. And I was just sitting there, and they let me go in. And boy, about 22 days later, the time rent came, it was we need that rent now. What's going on here now? Hey, I had just got my eye split, 9 stitches on the inside, 8 stitches on the inside, 10 on the out. Nigga knocked me unconscious and robbed me in her mother's building. Her son took me to the hospital. She know exactly what I just went through. But I couldn't have robbed. I don't give a fuck you got robbed, nigga. Rent due tomorrow. I just got robbed 3 days ago. I'm still dizzy around this motherfucker. Can man, we need pressed me too, man. To the limit. And I paid it, of course, but god damn, black man can't have no tough times, man. You know, because I had to pay the rent, I didn't get a chance to flip that and whip that and gadoop that. So I was just got robbed and I was fucked up for the next few weeks. Man, I had to eventually get up out of there. Well, boy, Jesus ain't put it on your heart, man. You put it on your wallet. You know, it's a story to some money that I seen. Um, so I just wanted to express that, man. Damn, boy. Black man can't go through those struggles, nigga. Can't have no tough time. Motherfuckers be like, shit, nigga. I can't help you, man. Start avoiding you. Don't want to see you no more. Bitches will cut you off. Man, I've been through that several times. How many relationships that I've lost as a result of my finances being low, being broke, what not producing consistently. 400 this month, 80 next month, 700 the next month, no money the next 2 months. Ah, nigga, you ain't shit. You got to go, but you know how deep that is to me, man. You know, to love somebody for them and think they love you and find out, man, that because you don't have money, you ain't good enough to love. The world done become so about money, your own goddamn mama will put you out because you can't produce funds, man. The one why I'm, oh, my baby, oh, I know, mama, it's me. It's still me. Nah, you ain't got. So you can't get. You ain't got money, so you can't get my love. You ain't worthy of my love because you don't have no finance. No romance without finance. This world got sick, man, and it's the norm, man. But you know, ain't too many niggas suffered it. So who gives a fuck about a nigga like me? Ain't too many niggas even willing to admit they went through this type of shit. But man, hell yeah, I done got cut off, man. Too many relationships to name, man. Serious ones with mother fiancés and everything, man. Oh, because I lack funds, man. You know, the consistency fell apart, and I didn't recuperate fast enough for some people. You know, came in on top, and they sort of hired things upon meeting, and then the shit get rough, and we got to go back to tuna and spam and oodles and noodles. Nigga, you ain't shit. And because of the way you love a woman like that, they think that everyone gonna love them like that. So they want to get away from you to go get to the niggas that can give them. My baby mother said she met a nigga that was taking her out. She and giving her things. She wanted to see how far this rabbit hole was gonna go. So wasn't gonna break up with him. Had left me, gonna stay with him because he can do things. And bitch, I used to do the world for you. I gave you your first car and everything. Like, wow, yeah, man. You cannot go broke, man. Especially with people who, when you met them, you was up. That's what they used to, you know. And there's an element of society that really respect people that got money. Now, I have a certain respect for their accomplishments, but I don't respect that person no more than the average person. I always admired, and he always got a special place in my heart. I don't care if you was a booster, pimp, drug dealer, congressman. If you made it and was having things and was successful according to what my definition of was success, because I don't know you. But if you had things that I would have loved, that would you rode by in a Ferrari, and to me, a Ferrari, if I had one, I would feel successful. You was successful to me, and I respected that because I know how hard it is to get the money and status to be able to go get that car. And I had an admiration for that accomplishment, not no more for the person. I had Freeway tell me, that's my big homie, much respect. I'm not talking about him bad. I'm referencing the story, true story, the real Rick Ross. He said, man, that nigga rich, man. Yeah, but he rich, man. I said, what? I said, hold on, bro. I ain't gonna give nobody no more respect because they got a couple of more zeros in their account than me. I said, just because he got more zeros in his account, this is what I said. I said, just because he got more zeros in his account, he's supposed to get more of my respect. He's like, man, he rich though. I like, man, I don't understand that, bro. I know. He don't get no more of my respect because he got bread, nigga. That nigga sounds stupid, like I said. Whatever the case was, you know what I mean? In fact, he get it even more. Faggot ass nigga. He rich and acting like that or said that dumbass shit. What he understand me? That didn't make me respect him more. None whatsoever. So just telling you, man, it's a certain respect for money, but it's a hella disdain down on the hood level. I don't know how they treat you when you go broke as a black man in a wealthy society, in the middle class society. I know how they treat you in the ghetto, in the impoverished, low key hood communities, man. When you go broke, man, you ain't nothing, man. You ain't nobody, man. The number one derogatory slang on the internet, rapper says, "Oh, you broke, man. Oh, you skinny. That nigga skinny." DC slang for your pocket skinny. You broke. Oh, that nigga skinny. You ain't got shit. Like that's the number one thing you could tell somebody. My girl used to get it to the door and say, "My ex, you broke ass nigga." Wow, like why is that the stab you're taking at it, bro? Why is money don't make a man? A man makes money. Money don't make me. Why does money make me to society? Why does money make me? I ain't never seen a broken black man. I've been that, man. That's hopelessness, man. But back then there wasn't no mental health. Now everybody's woke and concerned about mental health. It's like to lose your dream. That detail shot was my dream. I was devastated to lose that shit over some racist shit. But I ain't get time to mourn, hold my head, sulk, mope, none of that. Because I ain't producing fast enough. I got to relocate, get this job, deal with this bullshit, get this place, bring you down. I don't get no consideration, man, when you go. But I'm not asking for sympathy. I'm making it personal so y'all can understand out there, man. It was no support for a brother back in the day. I don't know this era. I'm not out there. I'm out the loop, but man, it sure seemed like it still is. The number one dig on a nigga is you broke. All them niggas broke. They ain't rich like me and this, that, and the third. Everything is money. Nobody wants to be. If you ain't talking money, we can't talk. And if it ain't about the money, I don't hear you. If it ain't about the money, don't call me. If it ain't about the money, you ain't gonna see me there. He ain't got no bread. He can't get this. He can't get with me. If he ain't got no dope, girl, he don't get no shot. If that nigga broke, man, we can't even talk. If man, that nigga ain't getting no money, nigga, he can't come around us, niggas, broke ass niggas in this crew. Every fucking thing is money. The content of your character don't mean shit.